Your backyard should be your ultimate personal resort, but dealing with high-maintenance lawn chores, outdated patio setups, and uninspired outdoor spaces can make hanging out outside feel like a total hassle. Whether you are looking to throw epic summer gatherings, upgrade your outdoor dining, or automate painful yard maintenance, having the right outdoor gear changes everything. Today, we are exploring 20 cool backyard gadgets that will completely transform your outdoor living space. You can find all the links in the description below, and make sure to subscribe to Quad Finds for more ultimate home and yard upgrades. Number 1 is the Flexi hose with 8-function nozzle. A hose that kinks, tangles, and drags half the yard with it every time you use it is not a garden tool. It's a daily argument waiting to happen. This expandable Flexi hose with an 8-function nozzle changes that completely. It expands up to 3 times its resting length when the water turns on and contracts back down the moment you turn it off. No coiling, no untangling, no wrestling it back into storage. The 8-function nozzle rotates between mist, shower, jet, flat, full, cone, center, and angle with a single thumb click. So whether you're watering seedlings or rinsing the car, the right setting is always one motion away. Brass connectors on both ends mean no leaking at the tap, and the double-layer fabric body handles sun, concrete, and sharp edges without splitting. Garden maintenance just got significantly less annoying. Number 2 is the MUCHENGHY HDPE Folding Adirondack Chair, an Adirondack chair that lasts through years of outdoor exposure without fading, cracking, splitting, or requiring an annual coat of sealant is something most people assume costs significantly more than $110, and this HDPE folding version proves that assumption wrong, while also adding the fold-flat portability that traditional wood Adirondack chairs can never offer. HDPE lumber is the material of choice for serious outdoor furniture because it handles UV exposure, moisture, temperature extremes, and the general punishment of outdoor life without any of the maintenance that wood demands. No painting, no sealing, no sanding, no winter storage anxiety, and the high-density polyethylene construction here delivers that same material durability in a chair. With the classic Adirondack silhouette that has made this style the gold standard of backyard seating for a century. The folding mechanism collapses the chair to a flat profile in seconds, so you can store it in a garage, take it to the beach, or load it into a truck bed without the awkward, space-consuming rigidity of a traditional Adirondack, and at this weight, one person can carry 2 of them without strain. The wide armrests are designed for exactly what Adirondack armrests have always been designed for: a drink in one hand and nothing else requiring your attention, and the slightly reclined seat angle positions your body in the specific configuration that makes sitting outside in this chair for 2 hours feel like 20 minutes. Number 3 is the THYOI Acacia wood tiles. Concrete, gravel, dirt, and deteriorating wood decking are the 4 things most likely standing between your outdoor space and the backyard you actually want. And at $38, these interlocking Acacia wood deck tiles are the Amazon find that transforms any of those surfaces into a warm, natural wood patio in under an hour, without any tools, any adhesive, any professional installation, and any permanent commitment to a layout that might not work next year. Each tile clicks onto the next using an interlocking connector system that requires no hardware and no cutting for most standard deck configurations. The tiles float above the existing surface, so moisture drains naturally, rather than sitting against the wood and causing the rot that flush-laid wood always eventually develops. And the natural acacia grain gives any outdoor surface the immediate warmth and visual quality of a properly built deck at a fraction of the cost and effort. Number 4 is the AMERISUN electric wood chipper. Yard waste is a compounding problem. It piles up faster than you deal with it. Collection day only comes once a week, and bagging branches takes time you don't have. At $130, this electric wood chipper turns that entire pile into garden mulch in minutes. Branches, twigs, and garden trimmings feed into the chipping mechanism and come out the other end as fine, usable wood chip material that goes directly back into your beds and improves soil quality for free. The electric motor keeps noise levels low and eliminates the exhaust and engine maintenance of a gas-powered alternative. The safety funnel guides material into the blades without close-hand contact, and the collection bag catches every chip, so cleanup afterward takes 30 seconds. Stop bagging yard waste and start making mulch. The difference in your garden will show by the end of the season. Number 5 is the JAMBO water slide. Summer for kids doesn't need to be complicated, and at $46, this water slide delivers the kind of backyard summer memory that gets talked about for years without requiring a pool, a professional installation, or more than 20 minutes of setup between arriving home with it and watching kids run at it full speed for the next 3 hours. The slip-and-slide design works with a standard garden hose connection that keeps the surface continuously wet so the slide stays fast from the first run to the last. The length gives kids enough runway to build real speed before hitting the water landing at the end, and the inflatable bumpers along both sides keep the sliding lane contained so nobody slides off the edge and into the grass mid-run. The material is durable enough to handle the repeated full-speed impacts of kids who will absolutely not be slowing down regardless of how many times you suggest it. The setup requires no tools and no air pump. Just unfold, stake it down, attach the hose, and stand back. And the whole thing rolls up and stores in a bag between uses without any of the frustrating deflation struggle that pool toys always seem to require at the end of the day. Number 6 is the TomCare Flickering Flame Solar Torches. The difference between a backyard that gets used after dark and one that doesn't is almost always the lighting. And these solar flickering flame torch lights at $50 create the warm, atmospheric glow of real tiki torches without the fuel, without the fire risk, and without touching them after installation. The LED flame simulation flickers and dances convincingly enough to create genuine outdoor ambiance. The solar panels charge the internal batteries throughout the day, and the lights activate automatically at dusk and shut off at dawn with zero manual operation from that point forward. Stake them along a pathway, around a seating area, or at the perimeter of your outdoor space, and the effect is immediate. Your backyard goes from a dark afterthought to somewhere people actually want to be after sunset. No wiring, no fuel, no ongoing cost, just atmosphere, every evening, automatically. Number 7 is the Keter Pacific Cool Bar. A cooler that doubles as a standing bar is one of those backyard upgrades that sounds gimmicky until the first gathering where you actually use it, and then it becomes the thing guests gravitate toward for the rest of the evening. At $60, this outdoor cool bar keeps drinks iced in the insulated body during everyday outdoor use, and when company arrives, the lid lifts and locks at bar height, creating an instant standing bar surface that keeps everyone upright, social, and reaching for drinks without the awkward bending that a standard ice chest always demands. The double wall insulation holds ice significantly longer than a non-insulated cooler. The weather-resistant build handles permanent outdoor placement across seasons, and the furniture-forward design looks like a proper patio piece rather than a camping cooler that wandered onto the patio. One piece, 3 functions: cooler, bar, gathering point. Number 8 is the Springfree Trampoline. Every standard trampoline has the same problem: the springs. They're where children land when they miss the surface, they're what causes the majority of trampoline injuries, and they're the reason most parents watch backyard trampoline use with quiet anxiety. This springless design at $1,899 eliminates that problem entirely. Flexible composite rods replace metal springs and sit completely below and outside the jumping surface. The soft edge mat is 30 times more shock absorbent than traditional pads, and the FlexiNet enclosure is designed to flex on contact rather than presenting a rigid pole that a child can bounce into. The hidden frame carries 3 layers of rust protection and positions entirely below the jumping level, and the 79 square foot jumping surface accommodates multiple users simultaneously. Real families describe this as the most used item in their backyard across multiple seasons. At this price, the investment is not in a trampoline, it's in the peace of mind that comes with knowing it's the safest one available. Number 9 is the Solo Stove Ranger 2.0. Sitting around a fire outdoors is one of the most universally enjoyed social experiences that exists, and the single thing that consistently ruins it is the smoke that shifts direction every few minutes and follows you around the fire no matter which side you move to. This compact smokeless fire pit uses a patented 360-degree airflow system with a double-wall design and bottom vent holes that feed oxygen to the fire from below and create a secondary combustion of the smoke gases before they escape the top, reducing smoke without any batteries or fans through pure engineering. The 304 stainless steel construction is highly durable, lightweight, and can withstand ultra-hot flames through years of regular outdoor use without the rust, warping, or structural degradation that lesser fire pit materials always eventually develop. The new version features a removable base plate and ash pan that lets you clean out ash within seconds. Just lift, remove, empty, rather than the awkward scooping and dumping process that cleaning a standard fire pit always requires. Number 10 is the JKIMK Solar Globe Lights Outdoor. At $12, this is the cheapest find in this entire video, and the visual impact it has on a backyard after dark is completely out of proportion to what it costs. These solar globe string lights hang across a fence, pergola, garden canopy, or outdoor structure and create warm, overhead ambient lighting that transforms an outdoor space from a dark afterthought into somewhere that feels deliberately set up for the evening. The solar panel charges throughout the day and activates the lights automatically at dusk. No switches, no wiring, no electrician, no electricity bill. Weather-resistant construction handles rain and outdoor conditions without bulbs failing or flickering after the first wet night, and the string length covers a meaningful area rather than the inadequate short run that cheap sets always seem to provide. $12. Solar-powered, automatic, beautiful. There is nothing else to add. Number 11 is the VEVOR Garden Dome Tent, a weatherproof outdoor room that gives you a 360-degree garden view while keeping rain, wind, and insects entirely outside. At $420, this geodesic garden dome tent is one of the most dramatic backyard transformations available on Amazon. The geodesic frame handles wind and outdoor elements that flatten standard tents. The transparent panel sections flood the interior with natural light throughout the day, while keeping the climate inside controlled and comfortable regardless of what the weather outside is doing. And the interior space accommodates outdoor furniture, a dining setup, a yoga space, or a dedicated children's play area that stays functional year-round. Most buyers complete the setup with 2 people and basic tools, and once it's in place, it functions as a permanent outdoor room extension that expands your usable living space through seasons that would otherwise shut the backyard down completely. This is not a tent, it's a room, with a better view than most rooms have. Number 12 is the Lifetime 6253 Outdoor Convertible Bench. 3 pieces of outdoor furniture in one: bench, picnic table, and 2 separate chairs that convert between configurations in seconds and fold completely flat for storage when not in use. The convertible design works in a compact backyard, on a small patio, at a campsite, or in a park because it provides a full dining setup when you want it and stores out of the way when you don't. And the conversion process takes seconds rather than the disassembly and reassembly that switching between separate pieces would otherwise require. The weather-resistant materials handle rain and sun without rusting or splitting. The sturdy build manages real adult weights without flex or wobble, and the clean design looks like proper outdoor furniture rather than camping equipment that ended up in a residential backyard. For small outdoor spaces where a fixed picnic table would dominate everything else, this is the furniture solution that adapts to the space you have. Number 13 is the Keter Classic Modern Cool Bar. This version of the outdoor cool bar is for the backyard where the aesthetic matters as much as the function. Sleeker exterior, more design-forward profile, and a table lid surface that works as a proper patio side table when the cooler isn't the priority. At $61, it keeps drinks iced with double-wall insulation, lifts to a standing bar surface for outdoor entertaining, and looks considerably more like premium patio furniture than a standard ice chest from any viewing angle. The weather-resistant construction handles year-round outdoor placement without fading or warping. The lid height is calibrated for comfortable standing access during outdoor gatherings, and the overall presence in a curated outdoor space is of a piece that was chosen deliberately rather than added for practicality alone. For a backyard where both the function and the look matter equally, this is the one. Number 14 is the Birdfy Smart Bird Feeder. Most bird feeders tell you nothing. They sit in the garden, birds visit, you occasionally happen to see one if you're looking out the window at the right moment. This smart bird feeder with an integrated AI camera changes that into a notification-based experience where every visitor is captured in high-definition video, automatically identified by species, and sent as an alert to your phone before you even knew it arrived. The all-metal weatherproof body handles years of outdoor exposure without fading or warping. The 9,000 mAh battery pairs with a solar panel for continuous operation without regular charging, and the AI identification works with lifetime free access to a species database that builds a personal log of every bird that has visited your specific garden. The 2-in-1 camera captures both a wide-angle view of the feeder and a zoomed close-up of individual visitors simultaneously. Your garden wildlife, properly introduced, automatically documented, every day. Number 15 is the Dolphin Nautilus CC Pool Vacuum Cleaner. Manual pool vacuuming is one of those maintenance tasks that takes the enjoyment out of having a pool. The weekly routine, the algae scrubbing, the debris that reappears days after you cleaned it. At $599, this automatic robotic pool vacuum handles all of it autonomously while you do anything else. Ultrafine filter panels capture the smallest debris for crystal clear water. The active scrubbing brush climbs and cleans both the floor and walls of pools up to 33 feet, and the top-load filter basket allows effortless debris removal without reaching into the pool or handling dirty equipment directly. You drop it in. It navigates the entire pool independently, cleans the floor, scrubs the walls, and maintains waterline clarity. You retrieve it when it's done. Backed by over 40 years of pool cleaning engineering, this is the robotic cleaner that genuinely delivers on the autonomous pool maintenance promise, and it shows in the results every single time. Number 16 is the Ninja FrostVault Cooler Sizzle Everything. At the bottom of a standard cooler is wet, always. The ice melts, the water accumulates, and the sandwich you packed ends up a soggy version of the meal you intended to eat. This cooler at $186 solves that with a patented pull-out dry zone drawer at the bottom, with 2 separate compartments that keep food below 40 degrees and completely dry for up to 3 days. So your food stays food quality rather than ice chest casualties when you actually get to it. The rotomolded hard-side construction with up to 3 inches of insulation kept ice solid for over 4 days in real-world high-heat testing, placing it comfortably among the performance leaders in this category. Available in 4 colors across 30 and 50 quart sizes, this is the cooler that handles both the ice retention and the food quality problems simultaneously, and nothing else at this price point does both. Number 17 is the Saker 20V Cordless Hedge Trimmer. Corded hedge trimmers put the outlet in charge of where you can work. Gas-powered ones bring noise, fumes, and engine maintenance to a task that should take an afternoon and nothing else. At $66, this 20-volt cordless hedge trimmer eliminates both sets of problems with a rechargeable battery that covers a full trimming session without recharging mid-job and a dual-action blade that cuts cleanly through branches and foliage without the tearing that single-action blades produce. Reach every angle, top, sides, overhanging sections, without a cable restricting your movement or an exhaust cloud following you around the yard. The no-tool blade gap adjustment handles different hedge densities. The ergonomic handle reduces wrist fatigue during extended use, and the safety trigger requires deliberate activation to prevent accidental starts. Hedge maintenance, $30 less than a tank of petrol, done properly. Number 18 is the Trio Gato Outdoor Dog Water Fountain. The outdoor water bowl situation for dogs is a maintenance cycle. It empties, fills with debris, becomes stagnant, and attracts insects, and the dog always wants water at the exact moment the bowl needs attention. At $44, this outdoor dog water fountain connects to a standard garden hose and provides continuous fresh water on demand with no electricity, no refilling, and no standing water. When your dog steps on the pressure pad, fresh water flows from the nozzle. When the dog steps away, it stops. No stagnation, no mosquitoes, no bacteria. The stainless steel bowl and durable construction handle outdoor conditions and enthusiastic dog use without deteriorating, and dogs across all sizes learn to use the pressure pad quickly and naturally. Fresh running water available the moment your dog wants it. That's the whole upgrade, and it's a meaningful one. Number 19 is the GIGALUMI Solar Outdoor Lights. A dark backyard is an unused backyard, and at $20, these solar-powered outdoor pathway lights are the fix that costs the least and makes one of the most immediately visible differences to any outdoor space after sunset. Stake them along a garden path, a lawn border, a driveway edge, or a flower bed perimeter, and they activate automatically every evening without wiring, without an electrician, and without any ongoing electricity cost from the moment they go in the ground. The warm glow along a pathway creates the soft, layered outdoor lighting effect that hardwired landscape systems charge significant money to replicate professionally. Weather-resistant through rain and frost, solar-charged through every day of sun, automatic every evening. At $20, this might be the highest impact per dollar find in this entire video. Number 20 is the ECOTOUGE 7-piece outdoor furniture. Every gadget in this video makes more sense when there's somewhere proper to sit and enjoy all of it. And at $340, this 7-piece outdoor furniture set provides the complete outdoor living setup that turns a backyard from a space you pass through into one you actually spend time in. The modular configuration adapts to different patio shapes and backyard layouts without a fixed arrangement that may not work for your specific outdoor space. The cushions are thick enough for real comfort during extended outdoor use, rather than the token padding on entry-level sets, and the weather-resistant frame and upholstery handle year-round outdoor exposure without the deterioration that budget outdoor furniture shows by the second season. Sofa sections, chairs, coffee table, everything needed to sit down, stretch out, and stay outside for the evening rather than retreating inside within 20 minutes. The best backyard investment is the one that makes you actually want to be out there. And this is it.